Hello, I'm Shehab Khan. Now, the main stories in London. Police have launched an investigation after a man was stabbed in Tulse Hill in Lambeth yesterday evening. London's air ambulance and paramedics were sent, but the 20-year-old died at the scene in Norwood Road. Police are looking to speak with anyone who has any information. So far, no arrests have been made. New music has been commissioned for the King's service at Westminster Abbey. Buckingham Palace says 12 new compositions have been written for the coronation of the King and Queen Consort on Saturday the 6th of May. King Charles has personally selected the musical programme for the ceremony, which has been designed to showcase a range of talent and styles from the UK and the Commonwealth. One of the anthems was written by West End stalwart Andrew Lloyd Webber. Time now to take a look at the sport.
Zero Accounting Software sponsors ITV Regional Sports Report.
As you've been hearing, Arsenal's title hopes took a big blow after they dropped points against fellow London side West Ham. The Premier League leaders took the lead, scoring 2 goals early on before the Hammers caught up to level the game with goals from side Benrahma and Jared Bowen either side of half-time. Back-to-back winners, Chelsea's women's team have reached the FA Cup final for the 7th time. They beat Aston Villa 1-0 today at Walsall with a 59th minute winner from Sam Kerr. They're now on their way to Wembley. It was a less successful day for the London City Lionesses, though. They lost 1-0 to Southampton with a late 83rd minute goal from Katie Wilkinson. And finally, the man behind London's Zippo circus has been honoured with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Martin Burton, who is best known as Zippo the Clown, started his circus 37 years ago before going on to become one of Britain's favourite entertainers. Natalia Horquera reports from the Big Top in Blackheath.
High wire stunts, heart-stopping tricks and clowns. This is daily life for the man who really did run away to join the circus. Martin Burton took up clowning as a stopgap after his teacher training in the 1970s and hasn't looked back since. He went on to found Zippo Circus, often voted the best in the UK, and tonight he received a lifetime achievement from the Circus Friends Association.
49 years I've been doing this, yeah. I had a narrow escape not becoming a teacher. I've enjoyed every single moment. I like the circus lifestyle, but for those of us who are here, we're here because we're happy. We're all happy to be moving to another town next week, and another town the week after that, and another town the week after that, and so on and so on. And meeting old friends once again.
Since the early 80s, Zippo Circus has been pitching up big tents like this in parks all over London, from Finsbury Park to Hyde Park to Croydon to East Ham to here in Blackheath. Martin and Zippos have toured the country, but outside of the circus, Martin says London is the closest place to home.
All of the parks, at one time or another, all of the London parks, we know them all well. The circus really has no home, but we are known as London's favourite circus, and we are very London-centric. We're very fond of London.
Martin also credits the capital as the birthplace of the modern circus.
So a lot of people don't realise that circus was actually invented a little over 250 years ago here in Britain by a chap called Major Philip Astley. This is Astley's very first circus, which was here in London, on the site of what is now St Thomas's Hospital. Didn't begin in Russia, didn't begin in America. It's a British institution.
Now, after half a century on the road and knocking on 80, Martin Zippo Burton shows no sign of stopping. He plans to continue making lasting family memories through circus for decades to come. Natalia Horquera, ITV News.
And here's the weather now with James Wright.
Feels like home, whatever the weather. Valent Boilers and Heat Pumps sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
Good evening. The next few days see some pretty samey weather across our patch. We've got high pressure building up across Scandinavia, and it means that from tomorrow onwards we're onto an easterly, and that's where we sort of stay for much of the week. We might see some early showers on Thursday, but really the story of the next few days is for sunny spells and more cloud at times. And as far as tonight goes, we've got the cloud reforming again, some of it quite low in places. Some places stay a little bit clearer, and that's where we'll see the cooler temperatures. But where we've got a lot of cloud, we're going to see lows of around 6 to 8 Celsius. We're now onto this more easterly flow of air. We're going to see potentially a couple of bits of drizzle around early on, but that easterly is going to start pushing this cloud back across us, revealing something a little bit brighter and sunnier as we head into the afternoon. In the sunshine, we could well see 18 Celsius, so well up on where we'd expect at this time of year, and not much of a breeze around to spoil things. That said, there is some cloud out in the Thames estuary, and we might see some of that just pushing a little bit further inland. As far as Tuesday goes, kind of rinse and repeat. A bit of a grey start to the day before things brighten up a touch. I think a bit more clouds around, so set to top out at around 15 Celsius. A slightly stronger easterly breeze drawing in that cooler air straight up through the Thames. And then a bit more cloud again on Wednesday. We might squeak 16 Celsius on Wednesday, but expect to see more bright spells rather than full-on sunshine. Then, like I say, a few showers around. They'll have cleared to the west of us early on Thursday, and temperatures slowly getting back where they ought to be for the time of year.
Valent sponsors ITV London Weekend Weather.
That's all from us for now. Gamal will be back just after 10 o'clock. Until then, have a good evening.